Bernie Sanders does it again. Yes, he is an advocate for those on a fixed income. He is wanting to make sure that you get the boost on your monthly checks every single month. Yes, this video is loaded with information, full details, all loaded in this video. I'm telling you, you do not want to miss what Bernie Sanders is trying to do. Hey, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. We couldn't do it without you. If you'd like to buy some merch, click on the link in the description below. You can buy a t-shirt, you can buy a coffee mug, face mask, anything you would like, you could find it there on the website to support your channel. If you would like a chance to win this Friday a $25 Amazon gift card, then all you have to do is hit that subscribe button to join the family for your chance to win. With all of that news being said, let's dive on the screen. So Bernie Sanders, once again, is doing whatever he can to boost Social Security and Medicare. What he's doing is he's being an advocate. He's standing in the gap to make sure that you on a fixed income get taken care of. Our senior citizens, those that are disabled, those on a fixed income, you guys need help, and he's doing everything he can to make that happen. I'm wondering why Joe Biden isn't. Well, Bernie Sanders, once again, wants to raise taxes on the rich heirs. And what he's wanting to do is use that money to boost Social Security, take care of Medicare, make sure we're good for another 75 years. Senator Bernie Sanders is once again calling for the rich heirs to be taxed more on their inheritance. Sanders wants to expand the estate tax to 45% on estates worth at least $3.5 million. The amount exempted from estate tax essentially doubled under Trump's 2017 tax legislation. In other words, this is a breakdown of what Bernie Sanders is trying to get going so that way you on a fixed income can get more money. So here's what he's trying to do. He, alongside Senator Elizabeth Warren and Representative Jimmy Gomez, is introducing a new legislation targeting heirs who receive over $3.5 million. Called for the 99% Act that the proposal would levy a 45% tax on estates that are worth $3.5 million and 65% tax on estates worth over $1 billion. And again, if you're making that kind of money and you've got that kind of estate, you're not going to want to pay those taxes. I mean, that's ridiculous. 45%, 65%, holy smokes. And remember, guys, we only paid, not like in Tennessee, we pay around 9% on like taxes, for whatever you buy. So if you buy a drink for $10, you're paying like almost $1 something in taxes. Can you imagine how much 65% of $1 billion? My goodness gracious. But why is he doing this? He's doing this so that way those on a fixed income can get the money that they need in order to make it through the month. He said it's unacceptable that working families across the country today are struggling to file taxes on time. They're struggling to put food on the table, while the wealthiest among us profit off enormous tax loopholes and giant tax rebates. And again, if it's one thing that you know and I know is that these guys that make the money know how to play the game. The amount of money exempt from the estate tax has increased significantly over the last 2 decades. On only the first $675,000 of an inheritance was tax-free, and the cutoff went up to $1 million. But by 2009, it was at $3.5 million. Bernie Sanders is doing everything on his side to make sure that he's getting more money for those on a fixed income. We have a debt crisis on our hand. We've got Kevin McCarthy, who hasn't proposed cutting Social Security or Medicare, but he is proposing that they do something because we got bills to pay, we got money going out everywhere, and it looks like some things are not going to get paid. And the last thing that we need is to jeopardize our economy and worsen it by damaging us not paying the bills. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do for the lower income, those on a fixed income? What is Bernie Sanders going to push? Well, he's pushing for these higher taxes on this real estate that if they own it and they have it, then guess what? they need to pay a little bit more. And what that does is that provides them a chance to give that money that they're making over to those that need it the most, the programs that are suffering. Not every program needs money. Not every program needs financial assistance. But if you look at Social Security, if you look at Medicare, if you look at those programs that millions and millions of people, especially our senior citizens, are depending on, it's those programs that need a resolution to get them more money. But what drives me crazy is the fact that you have Bernie Sanders, other advocates, huge lawmakers that support him and are trying to take care of those on a fixed income, senior citizens, disabled, VA survivors. But then you have our own president, Joe Biden, and his whole crew of Democrats that haven't proposed one thing. So you think, okay, when are they going to actually propose something that would be beneficial to helping the American people out, especially those on a fixed income? I mean, listen, Bernie Sanders and his group cannot do it alone. So what's going to happen? This is where we're going to keep looking for this news. Bernie Sanders, way to go. Congratulations. You're doing an amazing job. Keep doing what you're doing to get things moving. I'm telling you, if he keeps going this way, I think people would vote for him as president. Let me know down in the comments below. I love you guys. Appreciate you. Don't forget about the merch you can buy in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your chance to win. As all, guys, be safe, stay warm, stay sanitized. Until next time, I'm John Miro. Peace.